Is it really bad? Or this means that you are now going to love from the soul. Planet goes combust, the planet becomes very close to Sun. Venus becomes invisible to the eye. When Sun is there, you are not allowed to see anything else. That's kind of true, because when you are into the realization that you are the soul, nothing else really matters. The wisdom, the light of the truth overshines almost every Maya that exists. Venus is the planet of love. But in Vedic astrology, Sun is also associated with ego and ahamkar. The egoistic attitude of a person can make him lose love. It can make Venus go dry, and it can create imbalance because Libra goes for a toss. One must not create any disturbance with their loved ones. The relationship can go sour. Ego should be kept away, and you need to see which part has to be objected and which has to be avoided. This is a good time to actually realize the soul, the Atma. On a positive note, it means that your Atman, the internalization of the spirituality is so bright that Venus, which represents the Maya that binds you into this universe, that binds you into this Maya by giving you all sorts of material pleasures, now vanishes. All that matters is you, so you are also going to seek the truth. But on the other hand, Venus, not every one of us is at the same level of spirituality. Lot of us, in fact most of us, are deeply rooted, deeply binded with this matrix. And when Venus goes close to the Sun, the impact that is perceived by ourselves is on the negative side. Especially your relationship with father, relationship with the authorities, bosses. All that matters now is fighting. All that matters now is supremacy, authority. So that means you are going to face that stiff resistance, and you will face the heat of the Sun. Most of us needs to understand that Venus has to dissolve himself in the waters of Pisces to get exalted. And when Venus is going close to the Sun, it is a golden opportunity to know who you really are, the good side and the bad side of the self, and work towards that. Otherwise, marriages can go bad, there can be relationship fights, there can be breakups, sudden ups and downs can happen. The perception really matters in this case. If you are going to perceive your relationship, if you are going to perceive the love, if you are going to perceive the luxury in a way that it is the necessity in your life, remember, Sun is going to create a block for that. On the contrary, you may not be able to value the relationship that you have, that you possess. So there will come a perception of suppression and oppression. So you need to control your behavior. You need to control that you should not spoil your relationship with other people because of maybe some assumption about anything. Rational thinking is needed at this point of time. When Venus is getting a hit, love is getting hit, relationships are getting hit, sexual connections are take a hit. So the next 3 and 4 months, not only throughout the combustion but also out of the combustion, that there is certain degree of imbalance going on with the energies. Every planet has a materialistic approach, and every planet also has a spiritualistic approach that is always to bring mankind to a very high level, closer to the divine, closer to the God. And the best way is that when Venus goes close to the Sun, but this time Venus should surrender. That means you should focus on your true identity. You should understand who you really are, what you're really standing for, what you're really fighting for, what you're really living for. Because Sun is your Atma. So don't act on anything, don't do anything that you may regret later on, because the energy of Taurus and the energy of Venus is completely superimposed by the harsh planets like Sun, Rahu and Mars. Venus will have the potential. It's not like Venus won't be able to do things. Pray to Ma Mahashakti, Ma Durga, Jagadamba. Pray to Ma Kali. Pray to Goddess Saraswati. That will help you understand this beautiful transit, this beautiful combustion of Venus. Thank you for watching Punneit's Astrology. This is your host Punneit. Namaste.